Hello everyone, Tivek here, and welcome to episode 21 of season 2 of Let's Play Minecraft. So, I made this 21 and a half episode, no, 20 and a half episode to kind of tell you guys what was going on and what kind of problems I was having here. And between episodes now, I've been planning and testing and building and doing stuff. Like, for instance, these. This is how the sorting system will work. Yes, we will be using tubes and Redpower sorting machines. Yay, awesome. The only thing we can't really do with this is the way that logistic pipes can automatically figure out what's inside a chest and send items that way, but this will work. I figured that most of these items and these items will still be separate, so they're the ones who are easy to sort anyhow. So I'm gonna grab a bunch of signs and we're gonna head down here, because I have dug out an area, and just ignore the area over there, it's almost set up. I'll start out by showing you the power station. It's 16 thermal piles plugged into 6 battery boxes, and then it goes down into this underground area beneath here, which I will dig down and show you now. We'll be using this to for all the wiring and stuff for the sorting machines. I'm quite happy with this one. It works very well, and this produces enough energy to last me a lifetime, and it's renewable energy. Yay. Anyhow, let me just get these signs up, because I need these to be able to figure out where things go. This is on the left hand side. Yes, it is. So this is going to be bank 1. I am doing a 7 bank sorting system. Alright, so bank 1, and this is gonna be bank number 2, and this is bank number 3, and let me think here now. Yeah, this here is going to be bank number, I'll put it on there, bank number 5. Yes. Bank number 6 and bank number 7. And this here is bank number 4. The reason why I named them these numbers is really because I need to keep track of which one is which. That should do. This is the main input chest, and over here is the tube that goes off to my macerators, furnaces, the compressors and extractors. I'm only gonna run with one compressor because I really don't have so much that needs to be compressed, and these are already set up with retrievers. Although I don't think they are hooked up with power yet. No, they're not. So let's do that. Actually, we're gonna wait with that because we're not gonna do these first. We'll get the sorting system up first. So, how are we going to do this? It's gonna be a bit complicated. I had a design up that I tested, but I figured I'd redesign it so it's a bit easier to work with. So I'm gonna grab a few things and be right back. Alright, so since I was doing the testing, I actually had all the sorting machines built, but you saw me build them before, and yes, I've spent a lot of iron. I think we have 1.5 stack, so not a lot. Oh well. But I'm gonna start out with the filter. And do I have my sonic screwdriver? Yes, I do. The filter needs to pull items out, and it will be pulled out into I'm gonna use redstone tubes here so that I can make sure they... Why don't I get that one hooked up? Well, I'll do that then. Yeah, I'm gonna use redstone tubes so I can send the signal into this thing. Here's the thing. I need to make sure that I send it to bank 4 last. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do a round robin and sort of go... Let me get some blocks. I'm gonna work with basalt blocks just because they're easy to work with and quick to break. So we're gonna have one main sorting machine, say there. And then we can have something like that. Should be enough. Just want to shorten the distance as much as possible. They need to be at least a little bit of a distance between each other. So something like that. And let's put that one there, there, and there. And that's the end of the line, so that one can be like so. Well, now to pipe this up, so to say. I'm gonna put torches on top of these just so that I see what I'm doing in here. If this is where everything comes in, I need to have tubes going like that. And I could have it go like this and have it send out items here. So I have one like so. And it's gonna be a bit messy. I could probably work this in like so. Since this will have a color, but this will not. I think. Yes, it will. So that won't work. The question is... Now let's put that one back here. And all the input needs to go in from behind on these guys. I can work with the floor underneath as well, should I need to. And if it can't, I'll go with a sort of like snaky motion here. Yes, that will work. This one, if it finds a destination, it will send it out to here. But if it does not find a destination, it will send it over here. I think this could look quite cool as well. Okay. Now this one, if it finds a destination for the item, it sends it in like so. But if there is no destination, it will be returned and sent to that one. I'm gonna do this. And we need to put that there. Did I do that? Oh, Okay. Yeah, that'll do. And this one will be a bit of a tricky one, so let's not worry about it for now. I could use covers, things like that. Right, this one, no destination, sends it over there, and this, if it has a destination, it will send it over there, as will this one. Could I have color-coded here somehow? No, that would be problematic, I think. Huh. I don't want to put down the sorting machines until I have the pipes as they are to be. Hold on a second. What am I doing here? Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's fix this. We don't need to go across here. Now would be a good time for you guys to yell at me for doing this in an inefficient and very complicated way when it probably could be much easier, but hey, it's fun. This, and I'll cut these out for now. Let's try again. It comes down into here, gets sorted into this one, which sends it over to this one, which will, in turn, that's the input. We need our trusted little handsaw. And let's make about, yeah, 8 should do. Okay, so if that one does not find, it will send to this one. This one will send everything to this. But if it does not find a destination, we'll use one of these, and it will send it off in this direction. Well, that's a problem with marble. It's too easy to break. And that one needs to be sorted like so. And if that one does not find a destination, it will go into this one. I could probably fix this with paint, but I'd rather not. So, 1 checks, sends to 7, which checks, which then sends to number 6, which does a check and sends back to number 2. Oh, I'm sending it to the wrong one. Which then checks and sends it to this one. Now here's the complicated one. This one needs to send it back to that guy. But I can do that this way. As long as that one is blocked off. And this one is blocked off. Complicated? Oh yes, but fun? Yep. Oh, I ran out of tubes. It's a good thing I have more. I made a whole bunch of brass, so I got... Ow! That's mean. As you can see here, I got plenty of brass. Well, let's get this sorted now. Pun intended. Gonna need more covers, so let's make... a bunch more. That's the input for this one. And that's the input for the last one. I think I got this. Now to orient and fix the sorting machines, but that's a future problem. Wow, look at this. Looks messy, doesn't it? Oh yes, but it looks oh so cool. So I think this should work. I hope. There's only really one way to test this, and that's to replace all these with sorting machines. But let's mark white on the inputs of these, because I need to use white for input color. That's all of them. Perfect. Yeah, I could probably use white in corners like this, so like for instance this. Paint that one white and that one another color, but this is much cheaper paint-wise. Not that paint is a trouble getting now that I have my tin cans, but you know. Alright, let's dig out for the sorting machines. And these actually do need to go all the way down, because I need to put our blue wires here, so let me do that real quick. Blue wire like so, and so. And that should do it. And this one. As you can see, the pickaxe tends to break a little bit too much, but not too much of a problem. You can always rebuild. It's a good part with Minecraft. It's always possible to rebuild. There we go. Now I can go down into our little power room here. But I'm gonna need more wires. Let's see here. I'm gonna need a whole bunch of stone jacketed, because it doesn't really need to look good down there. But let's grab, we have the sorting machines and the retriever we have there. Well, not a retriever per se, but yeah. Perfect. Let's go down here. There's probably some glaring mistakes up there that you guys saw, but we'll sort them out as they cause problems for me. That one does not need to be open. And this in a big circle connected to the power grid. Oh. There. Perfect. Now all the sorting machines will be getting power once I plug this in. Where is the exit? There it is. So let's do this. Let's start with the main sorter. we're gonna need our... Hey, it places itself correctly immediately. Let's switch mode and set white. White for I don't know what to do with this item. And the same goes with this one. Switch mode and set white for no clue what to do. And this one, no, not the right direction. That should be the right one. Set white. And this one should also have white. That should have white. And this one should not have white, but it should have green. There's a reason for this, I'll show you. There we go. All of them are now facing the correct direction, and they have the correct... I think this might work, guys. I hope. Let's test this out. First though, let me show you why green on this one. Because when you go up here, the chest with the miscellaneous loot is on the green channel. So that's why. So let's close that again, and I'm gonna go back downstairs and should really increase our battery capacity somehow, because I want to make sure that we don't run out of juice. A jammed sorting system is no fun. But for now, let's test this. I haven't set up any sorting yet, so put some of these in there. I'm gonna need a stone jacketed wire, and let's use a lever. And I'm also going to need to put away the stone jacketed blue wire and marble, and we're gonna need some of these. I might as well just get a full stack of those, just to be sure. Perfect. Now if I were to put down that. Oh. There we go. And if I pulse this one now, one item should be pulled out, and it should go into the first sorting machine, which sends it to white, which does not know what to do, so it sends it off to the next white, which will do exactly the same, send it off to the white. And that one has no clue what to do, so it goes to the white. And it kind of snakes its way through this whole sequence here. I really like watching Redpower machines work, because it gives a feeling of accomplishment, because they're usually a pain to build. Awesome. And this one sends it off, and this should get tagged with green. And it's tagged with green because it does not know what to do with it. So, leftover items. It does take quite a while for the items to sort out, not in any way as fast as an industrial craft system, but hey, it works. So, now I need to do this. Let's grab a timer. And let's pull that one out. Let's put down this one there. Flick it and put the switch timer to say 0.4. Nope, 0.45 is the thing they operate on. And now this will snake its way through. Awesome. And it will go through the system until it finds its destination. So all I really need to do now is set up all these different types. But just for the fun of it, let's fill this with cobblestone and watch it work. I'm gonna have to move this from the miscellaneous chest later, but oh well. It's probably at a 650. There we go. At a steady stream of items going through the sorting system. Wow, I like this. Let me just put up a torch in that corner, because this was a bit dark. I will put glass over these once I have the sorting set up as I want it. What happens if the green chest up there is full? Well, it'll start bouncing because it does not know where to go, and this one will jam. But I think that should be fine. Hey, looks cool. Let's flick the switch on that one so it's off. I think this is more efficient than the previous one I built. And it might not be very efficient at all, but it's cool looking. So, yeah. Let's go upstairs and check our green chest. Well, that's a lot of cobblestone. Just for the fun of it though, let's put the cobblestone back there. Oh, sorry. And this time, where is it? I'm blind. There it is. This time, let's grab a single piece of cobblestone, and that's the yellow one. Yellow on bank 1. So let's find yellow and put cobblestone in there. Okay. Let's try this again. Now it goes into the yellow. Let's watch them go here. They pick and choose a random path every time, and then it will all end up in here. Awesome. Really liking it. It's working very well. And we still have items to pull out, no? Let's turn that one off. Now I'd like to have some sort of item detection. I can do this with buildcraft logic gates, I think. Yeah, I should be able to. Which is something I do need to do, because that way I can detect if there are items, and as long as there are items, pulse this one, but switch it off once there are no items in the chest. Should save on CPU cycles a bit. So, let's see. I should probably get started on this side as well. But, one moment. Yeah, so the next build I want to do is some way of powering these industrial craft machines that I will need here. And I have a design in mind, which takes a bit of work and a few things. But basically, it's going to be... Let me see how I want to build this. it's a combination of equivalent exchange, Redpower, and industrial craft. Sounds awesome, doesn't it? And we're gonna need geothermal power plants. So let's see if I can build a couple of these. The geothermal is glass, generators, and stuff. So let's get these empty cells are easy to make. If I make 16, that's gonna be enough for 8 geothermals. And I should be able to make 8 geothermals. Let's make 8 of these first. That's 8 of these. Do I have iron? I might have to EE myself some iron. That's 8 iron furnaces. And then we're gonna need about 24 refined iron. And I don't have a furnace. Can I do a dark matter, a DM furnace? I could probably do this just for now. Let's do that. I'm gonna need to pull out a couple of dark matter. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And these 4 into a DM block. Teach this, and I'm gonna need 4 of them. And we make ourselves one of these, and we surround it with DM blocks. I haven't really used this one, but I know that if you put it next to one of these, it'll be powered. So let's cook these, and it's pretty fast. It does require a collector, and it does not macerate items. So it's not a replacement, but it works for now for simple cooking of items. So we also need some RE batteries. And I can't remember the recipe for these. It's tin, redstone, and copper cable. Not too complicated. We're gonna need 8. Do I have that? Yeah, probably. Let's see. That's gonna be 32, isn't it? Maybe not. Yeah. But I'm gonna need the redstone as well. Oh, we don't have so much of that. And 8, so that's 8 batteries. And with the iron furnaces, batteries, and like so, we have the generators. Now for the geothermal, we need another 2 for each, so we need 16 more iron cooked into this. I really need to set up some sort of defense or whichever here. Alright, now we're talking. We will also need these empty cells crafted with tin. So we only need 4 of them. And the generator, we're gonna need glass. I hope I have enough. I should. Yeah, I do. So, like this, and we have 8 geothermal generators. Awesome. Now I also think I have some glass fiber cable, which we'll need. I will also need 2 deployers. And I will need Let me think. I will need a filter. I actually need two filters. I will need a retriever. I have one of those. And let me see if I have everything I need. I will also need a timer and a repeater. Do I have a repeater? No. What do I need? I need 2 cathodes, 3 wires, and anode. 2 cathode, 3 wires, and anode, and 3 of these. There we go, repeater. A timer, a repeater, and some red alloy. We're also gonna need a strip or two of cover, but we can do that. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part. We need 2 more items, the EE ones. We need the energy condenser, one of those, and we need a collector Mark III. So we will also need to have some glowstones. And we can make 1 block like this. I'm probably gonna need to build 2 of these machines, but we'll start with 1. And I'm going to dig out an area here. If I remember how I built this. It's quite a neat little construction, but it takes a bit of planning. And yeah, that should be it. Let's put down our condenser here, the collector there, and this one works fine in the light environment, but just to be sure, let's put the glowstone on it. And just because I don't like the way this looks, let's transmute it. Perfect. So, there needs to be a filter sitting here. And that's the wrong direction. That's the direction we want. A deployer sitting here. And a deployer sitting there. And we will need to have a filter. And we will need to have the retriever. Some pneumatic tubes. And a cover, because nothing should go in there. Now let's see, where do I want to place down all my 8 geothermals? Let's place them like this. I need a bit of space between them just to make it look better. And send out like this. Just normal pneumatic tube. Underneath. And I think I am almost up to time on this episode, but I'm finishing this one up for you guys. Might run a little longer than usual. There we go. So there is one more EE component in this, I think, that I haven't really done yet. Yes. Perfect. We should place down the... let's see... We can just place a normal block there. Yes, we can. The timer should go on there. 1 second is pretty good. The delay should be that will do. And this should go on these two. And this delay should go for these. Awesome. This will work perfectly fine. This one does not have any power though, so it cannot work yet. Let's dig down here and make sure we have power. And also that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be up there. Put some light in these tunnels here and transmute it so it looks all marble. There we go. Because this one needs to be powered for this to work. I'm gonna go grab these blue electric wires. Hold on. And here I am just getting myself a bucket of lava, because we will need a couple of these. And I'm teaching the bucket of lava to this bench here. Oh, I actually already knew it. Oh well. Because I want to pull out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 3 dark matter. Okay. I think you guys know what this recipe does, but here it is. Another vulcanite amulet. I already have it, but that's fine. We're gonna need more. And let's just, for the sake of it, put that one in as target and pull out 1. Come on. Where is the recipe for... No? What's the recipe for that one again? Oh well, let me just... Vulcanite amulet, and boom. And we're gonna need one of these buckets anyhow, so... like that. So I also need a piece of redstone, 2 pieces of redstone actually. Because the vulcanite amulet requires 1 redstone to function. Okay? So oh, you gotta be kidding me. Did it transmute that one? Let's see. It was a collector Mark III and a condenser. Gotta be careful with that. I didn't know it could transmute its own machines. So, collector there, and condenser. There we go. Now, if the condenser gets 1 piece of redstone, it will start producing. And you can see it starts pulling out all these items. And this one will have a lot of redstone in it. So let's turn this one off for now. Okay. This deployer here should have the volcanite amulet up in the corner. This one here should get empty buckets. This one should only pull out lava buckets, and this here should pull out these. Let me connect this one real quick. We should have some more marble ones. There we go. And we can connect this up like so. Okay, I managed to lock myself into this, didn't I? Yes, I did. Perfect. Now there should be plenty of buckets in this deployer, because this should now start pulling out the ones that we have already. Okay, so now if this one works, it will pull out one set lava and send out a lava bucket, which will go into one of these. Probably the first one. It's always gonna be the first inventory you can find. And do this until this one has a full inventory of lava. As you can see, it's filling up slowly. This does not have anywhere to go right now, which is fine. I will do that in the next episode though. This is an area which can be quite dangerous, so I might actually get some covers set up, like so, just to be sure. There we go. This is now working perfectly fine without any input from me. I like it. It's not very big at all, and it will continue pumping lava into these generators, filling each one of them until it's full. And since the geothermal generators don't produce anything unless there is a destination for it, then this will actually jam after a while. Now it won't go into this one since it's full, but this one was not, so it will start filling the second one up. I'm gonna run out of buckets. I'm gonna need about, well, I think 10 should do. So let's grab one bucket. And you did know that there is a recipe for tin buckets, right? Well, it's in the mods. So let's see. 9 buckets should do for now. And my inventory is now full. That's a common problem. Let's put this in here. That should be perfectly good. And I set this to a fairly low frequency because it doesn't really need to be like so. I wonder if it's possible to make one of these emit a redstone signal if it can't do anything, and when all these 8 have a redstone, just switch this one off. I don't know. I'll see what I can do, but in the next episode I'll set up my machines here and get the smelting going and set the destinations in this. I might actually set the destinations for the items that I have in the sorting machines because it's boring and tedious work, but I'll do that off camera. but we'll do the industrial machines in the next episode. So see you guys. Bye bye.